So we're going to start out with
The Twitch Rivals clip of the day.
The Twitch Rivals clip of the day, yes.
Hey, this is the Gob versus Kevin matchup that we were hoping to take a look at. And Karma Top, what's that? You wanted to have fun? Oof,
Nope.
That's a darn shame.
Sorry, Kevin.
I mean, he is playing, at least he's playing a ranged damage dealer carry, like, so he will be pretty safe. But uh-oh.
No, he's dead.
Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs.
So this is Gob, Ninja, Huzzy, No-No, and Miss Baffy up against Kevin, GripX, Overpow, NZQ,
Oh,
and Nyokshizena.
that was a very, very good
Thank you.
attempt.
I don't. Yes, it was a very attempt.
Yes. Yes, very attempt. We were talking a little bit before the show about Diana. During one of our rehearsals, one of the bots picked Diana, and we were talking a bit about that Mage Bruiser. I did not expect to actually see a Diana in this game. Huzzy is playing it in the mid lane. It's been a while since we've seen Diana. She is super, in my opinion, she's super, super fun, very entertaining to play with that all-in style. Like Discount Silas, but a little tankier.
In NA, we saw it in the third, fourth place match between Clutch Gaming and CLG.
Oh.
It was actually picked as a counter pick to Kiana by CLG against Clutch Gaming. Did not work. And before that,
It's a darn shame.
the last time it was picked was Team Dragon Knights against.
Holy cow, are you pulling out like the old challenger, like the 2015,
well,
2016?
Yeah, it was in the LCS. The last time it was picked in the LCS, I think it was Team Dragon Knights against maybe Dignitas.
Goodness
It
gracious.
was two teams that don't exist anymore.
Exactly, in the LCS.
Yeah.
It's been a while since we've seen Diana, I think is a good way to put it. And again, that always comes back to the big problem with Diana's ultimate playstyle. She goes in, she either kills a champion or she doesn't. And if she doesn't, then she has to walk out or pop a Zhonya's. And usually that means that she dies in the process.
Yes.
So it's literally a numbers game. Do you have enough damage to kill your opponent? If yes, congratulations, you continue to snowball. If no, then you probably die.
Right.
Very high risk, high reward as, uh-oh. A lot of trading going down. That's even the Ignite as well. Oh no, who do you protect? Go for the carry.
Yeah, you can see Miss Baffy kind of going back and forth there and deciding to just hang out, stay back, keep the AD carry safe. But the bot lane is just so low and Rek'Sai's nearby.
Uh-oh, he's thinking of sneaking around. Baffy starts to walk forward. The flash.
Oh,
Oh, good sidestep from Nuke Zizana. And separated from the rest of the squad. Now they just have to pass over the kill. And, oh, even giving it over to the carry. Good guy team. Not even dying to the minions because of Triumph.
Yeah, that was
Oh, stick it around.
that was feeding as much as you can. You fed around it over to the big boy.
As that Prestige Kaisa returns on back to base. That was remarkably well played. The flashes were well timed. Both sides played that to the best of their ability. Just no vision on the jungle to see the Rek'Sai flank, forcing two flashes, and ultimately netting over the kill. So that leaves us at 3-3 in general.
I think it's one of those things where the mistake is overstaying. You get a little greedy. You want to go back on a buy that feels comfortable for you, so you stay just too long. The health bars were so low for the Morgana and the Xayah that ends up being a death there.
That's always the worst when you buy and you've got like 250 gold and you're like, I can't even get boots.
Yep.
Can't get a cloth armor or a long sword or anything. And that just hurts. Uh-oh, there's the dive. Ignite burning down. Ooh, good body block from Elo Ninja. As just trying to keep Huzzy safe as that Diana makes their way back, but GripX is still just pushing up, looking for some extra gold.
Yeah, he is, and they're, with the massive chunk of minions right there, that turret is going to give up multiple plates here. You can hear them try to mount something going on here. I'm not exactly sure if they'll be able to. Yeah, they're just going to kind of sit and wait. GripX could have taken that and tried to done something fancy to Huzzy, but decides against it, and the shove there is quelled.
Tragically, no kills are yielded towards either side as, whoa! And down!
I didn't know the Nocturnal was in the game. It's a really long Nocturnal. All right.
Stream brought down. I imagine someone in chat was like, hey, you're being highlighted by the stream. And he was like, nope. Get me out of here. Oh, yeah. At least we get to watch what it's like to play against Karmatop. Constantly shoved into your turret. Vamp Scepter plus double potions and double biscuits. You're still going to lose trades.
Yeah, so he's going the AD on hit Kennen build. Kennen, one of the few top laners that I play, you can build it multiple different ways, and using the ult here just to stun. But Rek'Sai, right place, right time yet again. Gripek's not going to be able to keep Kevin alive.
Yeah.
And Gob on a killing spree.
That is some big damage. Gripex with the chase, but the knock up mid auto attack stuns Gripex out, even dropping the ward. He's getting some energy back and might be able to heal himself up a little bit. Final auto attack with red buff passed over. He goes down.
You could hear his grunt. He almost made it out. That was a nice little escape there. But the Sonic wave into resonating strike. Good knock up there.
I mean, that's always one of those super tough moments when you know that there's like a 95% chance I'm going to die, unless they literally gift you the opportunity to walk out. Do you take the extra time to try to survive, to try to buy time for respawns, or do you just commit to the death, try to respawn and get back out on the map sooner?
Yeah, that whole decision-making process that's League of Legends right there.
Yeah. So I want to ask you, D-God, do you try or do you just die?
I always try. I always try and
try.
try to not put myself in the position in the first place. So I play very conservatively and just kind of hang out.
We're over here with, never mind, we're gonna move on. We're gonna move on to somebody else.
Okay.
That was Noshizana. Her name means uncombed in Polish, by the way.
Ah.
I believe her hair was, oh no, we were looking at the other sport.
I think she's doing blue.
Both hairs were combed.
Yes,
Dom.
very, very
from what we can
Very combed, Dom.
very combed.
I wonder if they're, are they,
I'm going for it.
Overpow, I think there's at least 2 Polish players. I'm pretty sure Overpow is Polish. I wonder if they communicate in
In
Polish.
Polish?
Yes.
And isolate the rest of the team?
You can listen.
She has no flash, Alexander.
This is definitely not English.
That is not English. You are correct.
Because I think Kuban as well is Polish. So you got like a 3 people bot lane, mid lane combo of Polish. And then I think Kevin is German? I might be wrong. I'll look that up.
Okay.
I don't think we can test it though. but
I
we
do
can-
not actually know.
I think we can. I think we can go to Rek'Sai.
Yeah, now we're back to English. So it looks like when ganking bottom, they did swap over to Polish. I think you were correct.
Yeah.
And the moment they saw the Rift Herald and that there might be fighting on the other side of the map, they were like, all right, back to English. Let's go top.
Yeah, she's moving.
Also,
Oh, surprise!
Ooh, suddenly Diana.
I have to get
Ooh,
out.
and the Pike ultimate.
Always
for the
been Diana.
execution. Oh no!
Nice.
Ooh, he's got the reset technically. Doesn't use it for the dodge though.
It's decent.
Ends up going down.
They got Herald though.
It's all on
Darn
karma.
shame.
Chet's saying he's German, but he has Polish roots.
Yes.
Ooh,
I think.
See,
I think we're fine.
way to be,
go.
chat. Nice.
I got a little bit of the EU knowledge there on our
You
players.
could have guessed literally any country in the EU, and you were correct. That's like EU roulette.
Oh, I actually knew Kevin was German.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, it was because his last name does sound a little bit more Polish.
Oh, what's his last name?
It's Let's look
I
it
don't
up.
know
It's
who's right.
Ah, no.
Rubiziewski.
Yes. Okay. Well said.
Close enough.
I'm sorry, Chad.
That
That one I wasn't prepared for. I can tell you where he's from, but I didn't practice saying his last name.
Risky.
Because Kevin goes by Kevin.
Yeah. Trust me, coming from the LPL where they're like, oh, what's the player's name? Like, no, I'm just going to refer to him by his actual handle. There's a 0% chance.
We're now on board with the Dane Gripex. He's from Denmark. He says he also loves Lee Sin. And he also says that his stream loves the beard more than he does, which is something I can very much relate to. Where I was like, oh, you look so good with a beard. I'm like, but this is just laziness.
It's kind of a pain in the butt. Well, you have to like maintain it and keep it clean.
Yeah.
And you get like hairs in weird places that don't go into the beard, and then you have to like manually take care of those. Beards are a pain in the butt.
I feel I don't have a lot of experience with beards, but I feel like with his hair, how well combed it is, the hair on his head, it makes his beard look better.
It does.
Is that a thing?
Yeah.
He has fantastic just hair in general.
He's got like Hemsworth hair.
yes.
Hemsworth hair.
Yeah. Like all the Hemsworths have the beard and the hair, and it's like a combined package.
Oh no!
Again!
Gripex yet again. Oh, he did get it though.
Finally got the shutdown, though.
Let's
as
go,
Kevin. With
Kevin.
the teleport, going for the stun, finds himself another, continues to chase it back around as Shelly's been working on that turret for a long time.
Switch
and Kevin
target
finally
turret.
goes down. That's a darn shame.
Yeah, again. Oh, Ninja.
We can
Like
manage. You
getting the
just need to slow down
pop up
the
right
game a bit.
away, right at the exact time that Lee Sin's coming on in. It's pretty sick.
Yeah, look, her hair is combed.
It is combed. I saw it earlier. Got to fit the cat ear headphones on there somehow.
Of course.
She does have 2 cats, 2 black cats. You can see one of them behind her, named Luna and Lava.
Is that a cat or a bag? Oh my God, it is a cat.
Or
You see the
it's
eyeballs?
a bag shaped like a cat.
But is that
could
Luna
be.
or is it Lava? Chat, can you guys tell the difference? Is there like
Between
a...
Luna and Lava?
They're both black cats.
Oh no. Well, that's just not fair at that point. Like if you had a red cat named Lava and a white cat named Luna, I could see that. But to have 2 black cats where the name doesn't actually reference the color,
Oh, big yawn.
oh.
Bang off now.
Can we just turn this into a cat stream now?
No, all I see is allergies.
That is
Sad.
big rough.
So just
Small
swap.
meow.
Come what side to mid? It's the last turret they want to.
Oh boy. Well, it's 11-6 right now. We've got a Rift Herald breaking down bottom. Mid has almost
and,
fallen as
try
well.
to catch them off guard.
Whoa, what is going on with vision there?
Pretty
The
much on
map
top,
is
on top.
actually physically covered up so that she can't get stream sniped.
Oh,
Anti-stream sniping technique.
4 people.
fancy.
Pioneered by Tyler 1.
Pike is here.
Oh my goodness, that is clever.
I'm gonna stick around.
As you can tell, I stream League of Legends, so I'm very familiar with all the techniques utilized.
When did this badge come in, Riot?
Yeah, exactly.
Thomas here.
Oh my goodness.
Starting to hit this mid game now, and 11-6, although the score isn't fantastic, with a couple of turrets down blue side, still playing a bit aggressive. Oh,
Okay, 45.
Yeah, red team trying to back up, get to the turret, get to safety. Uh-oh, that's the stun. Soul Shackle's not going to
Yeah,
proc
just
in
kill
time
this
though,
We got the shutdown.
and they are able to defend themselves.
yeah. You could hear him. They said they got the shutdown on Karma in the top lane, so some of the gold will start being exploited. Kennen can start split pushing, and at some point, the idea is that Kennen AD on hit Kennen will be able to split push and be a menace. And although Karma, very annoying in team fights, will start falling off just a bit there in the top.
And I really like how they used that opportunity to not only have Kennen push top, but the moment they saw several people mid, they pushed back mid to make sure that they were pushing in 2 separate locations at the same time to try to get as much as possible. God, as coming from an esports background, the fact that I can't look at the minimap is killing me. This is literally tearing me apart. This is so painful.
to
I'm like,
watch
what
like the rest of
dragon
us.
is there? Is there a jungler nearby? Are there wards? I have no idea.
This puts you into the mindset of our streamer. They're asking all those same questions.
This in top side.
Like, look at all that vision. That is great. There's no dragon. I can see the vision line. I know they're going to try to play around Baron Pit in the next few minutes.
Come here, maybe.
This is, oh,
With a wave.
this is great. Communication of information.
Here with Huzzy, large League of Legends content creator in England.
Doesn't matter for you. Oh, okay, never mind. You decided on it.
They must know.
What kind of content
Yeah,
does he
maybe.
create?
Yeah.
A lot of YouTube videos, a lot of gameplay content,
So what's the
Very
plan
nice.
some educational stuff.
To win the game.
I'm very interested on
perfect. Let's
what's
go.
on his bookshelf right now.
No, we can keep
I know, I'm trying to see as well.
1-3-1.
Like, I see what look like statues, but I can't really make them out.
I think those are an ancient artifact
I
called
think
books.
we can do this.
You have power spike, yeah.
Are those like Kindles, but made of paper?
I think
Yeah.
the next objective is Drake first.
Those sound expensive.
They do.
Especially if they have information for college in them.
Oh my god.
So if we can get
Do you
three
guys
mid
still
lane,
have
we
like
all
college
together.
textbooks that you're never going to read again, but you just have?
I have a
Yes.
few that I keep around actually for reference.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I have, I think, English lit
Okay.
just sitting around, and
To what did they?
I'm good. I'm good.
There's a certain point where you're like, how
have
much will I
well?
really need English lit?
Well,
Do we have
Also, I wanted to sell my calculus books, and for whatever reason,
They're out of date.
They're out of date. Why is
Yeah.
calculus getting updated?
Calculus has changed now.
You can't change math. How do they change math?
Derivatives and integrals have not changed.
we won't be able
Don't
to
tell
do
me
much
that.
now.
We can just chill.
You do the things to the numbers, and then you get different
I
numbers.
don't, I
Yeah.
don't think they will fight.
And if you do it right, the teacher gives you an A.
Oh, Morgana's super low.
Get them with some exponents and oh,
God, that's the thing that's so fun about Diana. Anytime she lands a crescent slash, you're like, is she gonna go?
Morgana, Kennen.
Is it gonna happen? 5-man dive?
It's fine, guys. As long as we got vision here, we have like.
Yeah, I feel like if there's another rework, Diana should be on that list, right?
Should we
Because
reset
Pantheon
for Drake?
seemed very
2
much
minutes?
slightly more defensive, but the same way on its old version. Right? You go in, you're either going to kill him because you have enough damage and you bought lethality items, or you don't.
Yeah.
But now with the
There's very little skill expression.
yes, but now with the spear on there and it being no longer just a targetable, it's a skill shot you need to land. Plus, there's 2 versions of it. You can just do the short poke or the long charge. There's a little bit more freedom there, whereas Diana still very much. Can I assassinate them? Yes or no? I guess we'll find out.
Binary play style.
I'm going back now.
It is interesting that we have seen Riot back away from binary play styles. Like even old school Karma was just, you're a support bot, that's about it. You can't really emphasize things. You kind of giggle there.
Chat's like, my cousin has a major in math. He can tell you how much it has changed. Someone else asked, how much? And the original guy says, I space out every time he talks about it, so I don't know.
I couldn't actually tell you. I could tell you, but I can't actually tell you.
I just don't
That
actually
is the
care.
definition of cool story, bro.
We can get some Bob Ross cool stories in chat, please.
Yeah.
For Drake?
That's just a happy little story.
It's a happy little story.
Yeah.
See, this is a bookshelf I can see. You got yourself some
There's no books on it.
greenery.
It's a plant shelf.
That looks like the Lulu hat on top there,
We are coming now.
right?
No. It's a library for the future.
Is that a gin
Those
mask?
plants can become books.
That does look like a Jin mask.
I think that's super cool.
What together?
I hope it's a Jin mask. Chat, don't tell us it's not a Jin mask.
It looks like it's got like the high cheekbones of the Jin mask.
Are you sure?
Yeah, you can.
The mid Ryu.
So what do you guys think Jin actually looks like under his mask?
Bald.
I don't think they can.
Tyler won.
It's just
Maybe we can get
T1.
in.
He's been in the game the whole time.
Oh man.
He smurfs on Draven. Just wait till you see him on Jin.
Amazing.
All right.
Infernal Dragon, 12 to 7. Blue team is just kind of running the map right now.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. It's almost like the anti-snipe cover is actually just the state of the vision. Just not a lot of vision right now for red team, and blue team seems very content with
We need to help.
holding things off. As I don't know what Huzzy was doing.
Yeah, Huzzy's in
gonna
a
pay.
real bad
He's
spot
gonna
right
pay.
now. Sonic Wave actually missed.
Oh, maybe
Gripek's
Gripek's?
still very far forward.
Okay,
I believe he just dashed forward.
Oh, maybe we can go.
Oh,
Nice.
they managed to land the snare. Yeah, there goes the quick shield jump.
You wanna go? No air, Kennen? No
This
flash
is-
Kennen as well?
A lot of positioning back and forth. Ooh, Huzzy missed.
Snare and tether landing, trying to become untargetable, but leapt upon. No, still looking for the opportunity to go in. That Kai'Sa looking for the reposition, but just fighting it front to back from the bottom forward now. Gripek's continuing to try and back away. Spell Shield prevents the chase. Still holding on to the adrenaline rush, but doesn't take it. They lose one.
There we
and
go.
finally pick one off at the end as they chase them across the map, but still no hard commit.
I think it's a bad idea.
Yeah,
We should
they
get vision.
tried to go back and forth. Both teams have pretty solid engage, but no one wanted to get counter engaged on. And Pike missed the ultimate as well, death from below, and because of that, there was no reset for Pike, and there weren't a lot of tools to go back and forth there. So good on Huzzy to be able to land the Crescent Strike to get at least one back there.
Just an update for everyone who's sitting here waiting, like, hey, I watched that one draft that had that one Anivia in it. That looked pretty
that one
fun.
time, yeah.
I want to watch that game. Apparently, Avienda has really struggled to connect, so they've actually opted to play the game 4v5. So that game is happening elsewhere on Twitch. Use the Twitch Rivals extension to find a list of the streamers who are competing in that game and go watch it on their streams. But for now, we're actually going to stay here.
Avienda.
Gotta fix that connection.
Feels bad, man.
Yeah, is there a lot of
You just
flash?
wanted to play some League of
Let's
Legends,
get vision
and then you
together.
just couldn't play any League of Legends.
Instead of hanging out with Rand and Perrin,
Get it.
gotta play League of Legends. What are you doing?
Super good.
That's a deep cut.
That was a deep cut.
That's a really deep cut. There's gonna be like one person in chat who's like, I get that reference because I know where that name is from.
One person in chat who gets the reference. Oh, raise your hand.
If there's 0 people who get that reference, that's gonna be pretty good.
Could happen.
It's
One
entirely
person says
possible.
I got it, but he might be
Can we go
lying.
together
It's the
on
internet.
that again?
Hey.
No?
There's a few people raising their
I
hands. They got
appreciate you,
They got you.
individuals.
Also, people in chat asking, when is NA Twitch Rivals? Well, if you're asking when is the North American Roll Robin, it's actually later today. Starts around 2:30 Pacific. So basically, when we're done with this one, we'll go into the North American one.
Wait, we need to meet
We've got 5 rounds of EU and then 5 rounds of North America.
We're gonna here.
Okay, you can go. You can do
And again, all of these players are playing for the opportunity to advance to TwitchCon San Diego, aka Discount LA.
I don't know. It's LA, but without all the things that make LA bad.
It's LA light.
It's LA without traffic
Well,
and
Nicer people.
yeah,
maybe
Wider roads.
just less people. You know?
less pollution.
Yeah. It's got the ocean's right there. It's not far away.
Nice.
Yeah.
My mom's always like, the ocean's only an hour away. Why don't you go to the ocean more
look,
often?
maybe
And I'm
we
like,
can
Mom,
make
you don't
measure.
understand.
The ocean's an hour away.
It's an hour of traffic away.
An
It is
hour in Los
miserable.
Angeles, yeah.
All right, moving on to the Baron.
Ooh, that's the Kaisa Shred.
Are they coming?
We can tell
I'm looking for it.
Winsu for all of those stacks. Plasma just continuing to burn through its health. They're taking a lot of damage from this as well.
They are because they don't really have a full tank, and now Kevin going on
Yeah, he's got to walk into the front, pops the Zanyas, and ooh, boy, that guy's dead. Overpow finds himself 1, pops the Zanyas. Is he going to go for number 2 as he looks for the chase? Gets pulled out of it and dies to the fling. Good kill from Nono. And meanwhile, on the other side, there's the adrenaline rush. Ooh, a triple kill. Could we be seeing the Penta? He's calling for it. He's calling for it. The Black Shield. That's the quadra kill. Looking for the Penta. He's got the W. Gripex is backing it out. That's the slow. Over the wall. He dashes forward. Nono with the chase, but he's continuing to get over there. Over the wall. No blast cone, which means he is out of there. He's in mid. He's got the teleport. He's got the teleport. Use the teleport. Come on. Twitch clips.
Okay.
He's not going for it.
Now, maybe?
No. Pepe hands.
Big disappoint.
Hey, the quadra kill's pretty cool.
Quadra's pretty good,
Pretty cool.
but it's not a Penta.
It was a pretty good chase there, but he had a fantastic ult away from, I think, Gripex. Gripex went in for the Sonic Wave and just stepped it right aside.
Yeah.
Was able to get himself away from that. The unfortunate thing there for Overpower, he went in and he had the Pike ultimate to get the resets, but the rest of his team got zoned off by that frickin' Karma.
Yeah.
One Karma held off 3 players. Bought enough time for Kaisa to deal with the Silas in the back line.
What's that? You want to enter into the fight? How about you come over the snare, the slow field?
Yo, super important update from chat.
Oh, yo.
Luna and Lava have different collars. That's how you tell them apart.
Okay. Interesting.
We could not see.
Are the colors specific to the names? Is Luna's collar white?
And his
Is
Lava's
color
red.
like red or
Yeah.
orange? Yeah.
Red-orange.
It should be.
Chat, get back on that, detectives.
I need to know. I need pictures of these cats on my desk. I need pictures of Spider-Man.
Those are 2 very different things. Which is it, Mr. Jameson? Cats or spiders?
The one that I said.
Okay. We can go now together?
Listen, Parker.
It's black and a little less black. Well, that's not helpful.
They're black cats.
They're already black.
Oh no.
All right. Oh no.
Oh boy. Can they kill the Karma is the question. Yes is the answer.
Oh, Kevin, 3-man stun though.
Yeah, it's a big snare. The shield is blocked by No. Meanwhile, Baffy making her way out. Huzzy walking it off as well. They're just trying to get out of this now as the blue team is falling apart. They managed to pick up 1 kill on the backside, but No is actually continuing to try and turn it around. Grip very low. Huzzy with no mana gets stunned and locked up, but they're just sacrificing members now. And Baffy on the wrong side of this one drops to a double.
Yeah, No getting a little bit too aggressive there. They could have just ended the engagement at 1-for-1, but No was 1 auto attack away from knocking down one of the primary members there for the red team, and instead, or for the blue team, and instead, now it's Overpowering the boys, leading the way down the mid lane and getting a little bit more control here.
God, what a band name.
Overpowering
the boys. Oof.
But I guess they're not all boys. Oh!
But that's like the bands that name themselves for things that they are not.
Yeah, that's
Like Green Day is not, in fact, a day.
Or green.
Or green. They may be green with envy.
What would you call Green Day then if you...
Loud American noises.
That's true. That's true.
Very accurate.
Love Green Day. One of them has a pink collar and one has a purple collar? Okay. Well, it's at least better than gray and darker gray, but still, those are still 2 rather similar colors.
They are.
They don't have anything to do with sun
All
or
right,
the moon.
here's
or...
the Baron. Are we going to see the steal? Gripex is ready.
There's no flash.
2,000 health. He's over the wall. He's got the shield. Oh, and
They got it! Oh, no, they didn't
the
get it.
other
They
side
didn't
got
get it.
Baron. Yeah, the Diana kill. It got the Diana.
Yeah.
Close, but not quite
I saw
a Baron.
blue. I got
Yeah.
excited.
That's like seeing red, but just a different color.
Time to run.
That's exactly what it is.
Exactly what it is. Now they're just chasing these kills down.
Kevin's 1, 5, and 6. That's not so good.
Yeah, he had a not fun lane, and then he had to act as the front line for his team. It's not really a great place to be.
Again, split pushing Kennen, not very useful in situations like this where they're grouped up. You wanted to put pressure onto the Karma, not able to do so because your auto attacks aren't strong enough to quite get you there, and it looks like he's hybrid building it now, which is unfortunate.
Didn't really have enough gold to commit one way or the other. Needed effectiveness now. 1-800 do damage now.
That's
not
1-800 do damage now.
It's disconnected.
Call in the next 10 minutes for double the damage for free.
This is the worst when you're playing with like a group of people that you know, friends, colleagues, peers, and it's just silent.
I'm gonna have cooldown for Park.
Watching all of the internet,
flash
eyes on your
30.
game,
I think if we see them, just go fight instantly before I...
silently judging every word
Mid lane?
in comms.
Yeah, I can come.
Oh, it's a vision.
Ooh.
The guy says bot side.
Oh, Karma's here?
Uh-oh, Karma's here.
Let's go back.
Back.
This is it.
I think he's looking for the Kaisa over here.
I'll try to.
Is he gonna go for the minion wave instead?
Oh. Unlucky.
Hello?
Give up an
Big
if
sad.
we needed. Yeah, Pike ult is running out now, right?
Oh,
Ooh.
Kevin getting lucky twice there, but finally here comes an engage by Overpow.
Ooh. Good shutdown. They find the pike, but Overpow, oh my goodness, gets obliterated. Kevin goes in! Ooh, he's still alive. Lands a stun onto 3, but dies on the backside as Huzzy tries to clean
Nice.
things
They
up.
didn't kill me in
Tries
time.
to dash in, lands a little bit more damage, but they managed to get 4 kills for 3, but the minions are still flooding in.
Yeah, but that's a big win here for the blue team. Again, Overpower is the most fed. He keeps stealing the Pike ultimate and getting a couple assassinations, but getting the AD carry in there,
Okay, now
going to be huge here for the wave clear. Zaya can stall out a game pretty well.
Very big wave clear. As long as you're able to keep the enemy team off of Baron, you just clear out wave after wave and keep yourself standing. Ooh. Grip going for the late scuttle to try and maintain vision over this dragon pit. They don't have to worry too much about Baron or Dragon respawning anytime soon, but they need to get some vision on the map to prepare for where the inevitable split siege is going to come from.
Yeah, a minute and 20 before the dragon spawns, and now's the time that you normally go for vision. Your wards, if you're using vision wards, last about a little under 2 minutes, so you want to start fighting over vision around that 2-minute spot. You place it down, now you control the vision around that area, and that's been the big issue for this blue team the whole time. We've gotten to see what the red team's vision looks like, the map looks like. They're playing with map packs on. They can see everything, and it's because they've been dominant around placing wards, fighting over wards, and not dying over wards. Not quite the case here for the blue team, but a good start there at the Dragon.
And surprisingly coherent vision lines for a squad that you're playing with in what is effectively a solo queue style game. That we are seeing clear coordinated vision lines speaks to the communication of the blue team. And still just constantly harassing with that Karma. Attack after attack, slowly whittling down. Looks like they're going to try to break down this inhibitor before that dragon respawns, just so they have constant pressure in the mid lane. Let's see if the red team decides to hold their ground, or if they slowly give it up. Yeah, down to a few attacks left as Huzzy walks it forward and zones them away.
Yeah, NZQ getting caught just a bit there, getting poked by the Crescent Strike of Diana, forcing one of the major damage dealers for this blue team to back up.
Just try to fight without,
The other thing to keep a note is that Silas has the Pike ultimate yet again, reset. So even if no one gets finished off here on the red team, the blue team will be able to at least engage upon him and hopefully get resets for Overpow.
Gosh, what a quick rotation. Straight from mid to top. Uh-oh. Overpower could be in trouble. Speaking of resets, he might need to get out of it. They come in! They walk it forward! They actually get the assassination onto Diana, chasing down in the back. That's the adrenaline rush. They don't quite manage to land onto that Kaisa, as Nono is continuing to kite things around from the far side, but that's a big assassin now missing. Grip still walking forward. He's got the spell shield. There's no adrenaline rush anymore. Nono still walking it forward. GripX is going to force the flash outside of the vision. Grip taking some big damage. NZQ walks it forward, and they manage to get the kill, a killing spree as they clear out that damage dealer, though they lose Silas onto the back. The Karma Rek'Sai combo cannot be stopped.
Yeah, those are your most fed members now knocked down here for the blue side.
I
So
think you can. You have
Gob will try to shove himself on in there with the Karma. This is a risky fight here.
Oh, the tether
Can
is
Zaya
ready.
get it? Oh, NZQ. Here comes
Flash
GripX.
Sonic Wave. He's got the resonating strike, but knocked up in midair. The late tether. He dashes back. A
surprise,
pike
it's
from
Pike.
behind. He goes down. NZQ with the auto attack, and he's continuing to chase it forward. A very fast turn from the red team, but they're slowed from that Karma and prevented any follow through. Meanwhile, their base is being destroyed. They've already lost a Nexus turret to the Super Minions.
Yeah, Aloho Ninja has been unstoppable with the knockups on GripX's resonating strike. Every single time he goes on in, popped up before the damage procs, and it's been frustrating to play Lee Sin here. We go a little bit back in time.
And now we're just taking another look at that from the other side as the Super Minions flooding into the base are going to maintain so much pressure. Baron has respawned. The teleport is going onto the pit. This is from that Kaisa, who has just made her way back onto the map, and they are going to shred through this so fast. Now, very important question. Is GripX still on the map? Has he got the chance for a steal? He lands the Sonic Wave. 2,000 health, 1,900 over the wall. He goes in. He does not get the steal. He goes down 500 health. Very, very close. Huzzy ends up dropping, but still, that's Baron for the blue team. They just need to escape with their life. Will Overpow let them, though? That's the adrenaline rush. He just needs to land some sort of CC. He lands it, gets the plasma proc, resets to go further in, finds himself on top of Gob, but dies before the stopwatch can be canceled. Nyuk goes in as NZQ tries to walk it forward. The double kill, and Kevin, he thought he wanted it. He does not. He's forced to turn around and back away. Snare from over the wall. They're landing more than enough damage. They're actually caught in the corridor. Now NZQ is able to get the double tag. Managed to land one kill. And continues to chase it down. Out of the back goes another member. Still, Super Minions are doing work.
Yeah, they have to go back and defend this one. I think you're okay with giving up one Nexus turret, but two, leaving the Nexus unguarded is a little bit too much, but that's a big save there, I think, after losing the Baron. GripX gave a great attempt to try and steal it. Unfortunately, wasn't quite able to. Oho Ninja picking up the Baron. That was a big one there. And Oho Ninja, I think this is the first time we've seen him die in a while. He's had that GA up for such a long time. It's nice to go ahead and get that shutdown gold there.
I do want to agree real quick, as we're just watching somebody get picked off, on the question mark ping on the Super Minion that wasn't pathing into the turret, that was stuck behind the two caster minions. That's like some TFT AI, where you get like a Nidalee who just doesn't attack and stands there for the entire round.
You're a ranged unit. You have no excuse.
Exactly. You have somebody in melee range, and Nidalee's like, no. Oh, but here comes the Baron up push. Wow, that's some pretty hefty damage. Zanya's is also finished off as well for Kevin, so he's got a little bit more sustain and survivability in these fights outside of the stopwatch from earlier.
Yep, so has adjusted his build just a bit here. Does have double magic penetration through Morella Namicon and Sork Shoes. And so with two completed items, now can do a little bit more, but still, just
He has to get
he's being
in,
stunted.
though,
Yeah.
and without Flash, there's no way to walk past a Karma Rek'Sai to get on top of that Kaisa, unless he gets like a miracle teleport flank, and that would require wards, which he sees one right now. Overpow is just going to cancel the recall and try to force them back as blue team just constantly pressing this advantage wave after wave. These fights are getting a little bit more dicey now that we're getting into the late game, but the blue team is just putting on enough constant map pressure that even if the red team wins, they lose somewhere else.
Yep. And with the inhib down, that makes it even tougher. Yes, the middle inhibitor has respawned, so it gives them a bit of a break, but not enough that they can win like a partially won fight. They've got to win a clean ace here and then start shoving on in.
Giga clean. Oh my God. That is the best. This chat is the best.
Oh, this Baffy going on in on Overpow.
Yeah.
I was just realizing on the Kennen build, he's going the current Kennen build that doesn't use Hextech Proto Belt. So it takes away a little bit of your ability to get in. He decided to go with Hextech Gunblade. You go Hextech Gunblade with Kleptomancy. And so you're constantly stealing every time, and then if they get close to you, you can slow them, get those auto attacks off. But Karma's the kind of champion that wants to be in that middle auto attack range on you too, so that you can use her Inner Flame, Soul Flares, and tether you as well. So that build didn't quite work out. And
Ooh, big dive. Suddenly Diana has activated. Wow, they are just walking this down. The rest of the red team is trying to scramble to protect themselves. Overpower with a good stopwatch keeps himself alive. Kevin walks it up. He gets the late flash. Stun onto 3 members, but there's not enough follow-up in time. Grip tries to walk it forward. The shield comes up as Gob walks it back with the Karma. Again, 5 members just chasing down these kills now. And it's just a matter of consequences. The blue team will take the ace, turn on to the final Nexus turret. And that is, in fact, Giga Clean. The blue team wins game 1.
you hear him say that? Who's GripX?
I love it.
Oh,
Big W.
please flame in all chat. Let's do it. What a game. So they finished that one off. We can show you guys some replays of how the other games ended. This was the 4v5 game, and you can see the team that's in the base has 5. So it looks like they're probably winning.
Wait, is this actually a 4v5 win?
No,
Oh,
I think
no,
I think
5v4.
The
I
5,
see.
the team with 5 is winning.
I was about to say, that is impressive.
That'd be crazy.
Difficult.
They got 9 kills. That's pretty good.
Yeah. And then Kiana ults around the Nexus. Look, it's a circle.
Good start.
Finish that one
Unlucky.
Big W for no way for you.
And then our third game.
That was a slog. All of these games had
I'm gonna see
a pretty solid high kill count when all 5 members connected.
I love it. I love the fact that we're actually seeing people be willing to take the chance to play and compete, because now we're in round 1 of 5. You can afford to be reckless. You can afford to trade a few kills here and there to try to snowball the games faster.